try to harass me, touch my boobs, press my breast like this. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Mimi's vlog. It's so hard for me, God. Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Guys, I'm pregnant and I don't know the father. Ella, I got you. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I beg you, pregnant girl. Pregnant, Otami cannot walk. Welcome to my YouTube channel, guys. It's another episode, and in this video I'm going to be telling a story. It's going to be a story time of how I was molested and groped in public by thugs. You know, this is Nigeria, by Agbero, in quotes, thugs. So guys, grab your popcorns and your drink, relax, sit back and get ready to hear this juicy story, this juicy gist. All right guys, with that being said, let's get right into this video. Yeah guys, okay, it was I can't remember the particular day of the week or the particular day. This happened like a few months back. I was going to see my friend off to the airport. She was traveling and I was going to see her off to Enugu airport. So we went to Enugu, and when we got down, we used a commercial bus. We didn't use a private vehicle. When we got to the park, to Enugu Park, we were supposed to get to the park and then enter a cab that would take us to the airport. So we go to the park. She was trying to bargain with a cab guy and all that. Then some thugs came. I'll put a picture of the dress I was wearing somewhere here or here, anywhere, somewhere on the screen, and a dress I would ordinarily wear to church, just a normal dress, knee-length gown, not even sleeveless. The hand was reaching somewhere here, just a normal dress I wear even for lectures and all that. So one of the thugs came and he started to touch my leg like see something on my cookie, something like that. He was speaking Igbo, trying to tell me that something is on my leg, clean it. I was not telling him thank you, oh thank you. I was saying, and I was not trying to help him to clean, like what's it on, and he was trying to touch me. Before you know it, I even thought it was like normal hair. Before you know it, it was following me, trying to still touch me. I was like, what is this, Oga? So before you know it, some other men came. See what you are wearing. You want to be naked. Kiriko. This one will come touch me. This one will come. My God, I was very embarrassed. I was now trying to raise my voice and say, what is wrong with this? What is wrong with these people? So, we saw a keke that will now take us to the airport. So as I was sitting in the keke, a group, they were like 5. Before the keke, as if the keke myself was even part of them. Instead of him to drive off immediately, he was still there. I don't know what he was trying to fix or get ready and all that stuff. Like 5 of them came. One was trying to grip my breast. One was touching my laps. One was doing. I was shouting. I was like, are you people mad? Are you mad? What is wrong with you? Go and touch your sister. Go and touch your mother. I was shouting, and you know my mouth is very, very sharp. Before you know, it's one of the keke one of the thugs or whatever came, opened Pepsi. I said, who am I trying to talk to like that? That don't I know that they're not my mates? Carried open Pepsi like this and poured on me. Ha! I was I was like, what kind of embarrassment and humiliation and molestation is this? Even elderly people that are like my father's mates trying to touch me. I said, if you people want to have sex, if you people have congees catching people, why don't you people go and have sex with somebody? Then I remembered a story of a girl also in that same Enugu that I saw on BBN Pidgin or something, and this girl, similar story, BBC Pidgin. She was saying that she wore a short and something to go to the market, and men were dragging her, trying to touch her. I remember the story. I went back to that story. I think I even made a comment that something similar just happened to me right now in Enugu. I was like, is this how Enugu is? Is this how thugs in Enugu behave? Those people should be more enlightened. Those people should know more. Like, I was so if not that I'm not somebody to be depressed or somebody to feel down or something, that thing would have affected my mental health, because it was more like rape in public. Like, people were looking. I was so embarrassed. I was just happy that Enugu is not my base. Like, I just came to see my friend off to the airport, and then I'm going back to Oka. Like, Enugu is not even where I live, so that was my consolation. At least I'm not going to see these people again. But imagine the trauma I'm going to live with, even living with Enugu, the fear I'm going to live with to come out of my house. To, like, what is this? Why are men like this? Even elderly people that are supposed to that have children that are my age. That it was I was so disoriented. I was just not myself. Like, I don't even know. People should learn better. People should be enlightened. And girls, people should know your right. Don't even allow anybody to even try nonsense with you. Change it for anybody that wants to try nonsense with you. And as you're changing it, you'll be running away from them, because you don't know that what those people can do. Those group of people, they can decide to even rape you or beat you or something like that. But in as much, let's try to dress decent too, sha. But when what you are wearing is decent enough and somebody is trying to molest you, even if I'm wearing bomb shorts, safe, even if I was wearing bomb shorts, they have no right to even try to harass me, touch my boobs, caress my breast like this, and touch, like, I don't even know. That day was just very I don't even, it's what no girl should experience at all. No girl should experience it at all. It is very disheartening. I was so emotional that day. Like, I nearly cried, but I was just trying to be strong, and just, those people are not worth it. They are not even worth my tears at all. You get? So that's just it. That's the end of my story. That's literally the end of my story. That was how I was molested in Enugu City. By thugs. Not even clean people, dirty people that have not even had their baths for some days. That's how I was molested. So disheartening and so sad. So guys, that's the end of my story, and I hope you enjoyed my story time of how I was molested in the streets of Enugu. Enugu City, how I was molested. I hope you enjoyed my story. If you want to hear more of these stories, because I have a lot of stories to tell, a lot. If you want to hear more of these stories, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, click the notification bell, comment, and like my video, and lastly, share. Okay, subscribe, comment, like, share, and click on the notification button. I love you all. See you guys in my next video. Ciao.